How is it going, everyone? Welcome to yet another Dragon Ball Z vid. So this is actually the first time that I'll use a voiceover. This is the first time that you'll hear my voice. It might be a first and the last, but I don't know. I mean, writing down everything and captioning everything is kind of time consuming, and I'm trying to deliver as much vids as I can. So there's a possibility that I'll use it again, who knows. I will probably do. Anyways, today's video is gonna be about Dragon Ball Z Apollo. Most of you know this server, and for those who don't, Dragon Ball Z Apollo is the most played Dragon Ball Z server. I'm not sure if it's the most played or most popular, but whenever I go on Technic and search for Dragon Ball Z, I get Dragon Ball Z Apollo on top, and even when I search for it on, server websites, Dragon Ball Z Apollo is the best Dragon Ball Z server. I will be covering the Ascended God for each race. For example, for Saiyans, the Ascended God form is Super Saiyan Blue. It's Super Saiyan Blue because Super Saiyan Blue is technically just Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Basically, Ascended God is the form beyond God for each race. For example, Arcosians, the God form, it's like God form. You choose God form and you transform to God Arcosian. But if you wanna go beyond that God form, which is the Ascended God, you will have to go Golden. I mean, in the server, they made it that Golden Frieza is actually the Ascended God form. It's the equivalent of Super Saiyan Blue. But for other races, such as humans and Nameks, Ascended God form doesn't have its own name, but it's actually called Ascended God form, just like that. Okay, we will start with Super Saiyan God. Here we are, Super Saiyan God. And about the blue hue outside, that's actually God key. Okay, I'm just waiting for... Here it is. The key looks perfect. It's actually very well drawn, and I'm not even using a texture pack, it's just Dragon Ball Z Apollo's basic texture pack. I actually love it. Okay, and now we will go Super Saiyan Blue. Here it is. This is Super Saiyan Blue. The key is, I think the God one is way better, but this one is acceptable as well. I mean, blue is not really my favorite color, but yeah. About the multiplier of the form, the Super Saiyan Blue starts with a 7.4 multiplier. I mean, that's when the form is not mastered at all, when it's on level 1. And it goes up to 9.65 when it's fully mastered, when it's on the 10th level of mastery. However, it's not the same for Half Saiyans. I am a Saiyan. And for Half Saiyans, it only starts with 7.25 and max is at 9.5. I mean, when it's fully mastered. Well, this shows the difference between the two races, and it actually gives the races such diversity. It creates a difference between Saiyans and Half Saiyans. I always choose Half Saiyans because I can customize the color of my hair and eyes. It's like a no-brainer at this point, but I mean, this could give people a reason to choose between Saiyans and Half Saiyans, even though the difference between them is quite low. It's only like 0.25. It's nothing, really nothing. But I'll be moving to human because there isn't much to cover. I mean, it's the same form, just a different multiplier for the Half Saiyans, of course. I will first find Krillin's clothes. I mean, Master Roshi is a way better human, but unfortunately in this server the clothes are limited. There aren't much. I do not know why, but I hope they add more clothes. I mean, I guess they're trying to limit it for a reason. I mean, if the clothes are limited, there wouldn't be much offer and people would actually value the clothes. But I don't know, no idea. Okay, I will now transform to the God form. Hold up. As you see, it's like it's normal. Visually speaking, it is the same as any God form for other races. There isn't much change. There's only the eyes and the key, and that's it. But now we will ascend beyond beyond God and transform in here. Here it is. This is it. This is the ascended god form for humans. The eyes become, they have some kind of yellowish beige or something. The key isn't different and we're buff. And this is it. There isn't much visual change about the humans, because at the end of the day they're just humans. The good part is on Namekians. And about the multiplier, it starts on 7.3 and ends on 9.55, and that's actually stronger than Super Saiyan Blue for Health Saiyans, but not that strong. And by the way, I didn't mention that the way to get Ascended God form, I mean, you can get the God XP from, you know, some basic challengers, but if you wanna master it beyond level 7, you have to fight Whis. And the way to access Whis is through ROF Saga. You actually need to be on the revival of Frieza Saga in order to get a level of mastery that is beyond 7. And now let's move to the Ascended God form for Namek. Here it is, here it is. This is it. And this is Ascended God form for Namekians. It's actually my favorite Ascended God form out of all the Ascended God forms. Look at the key, it's like a mixture of the normal God key and a quite bluish, darkish blue key. I quite love it. I love the details, I love the color change, I love the thing that's under our eyes, I love how the eyes are white. It's actually quite perfect. And I'm pretty sure they took it from the... I forgot the name. Anyways, it's like a fan-made Dragon Ball series. Oh yeah, it's Anime Wars. Yeah, Anime Wars. Probably. Most likely. Yeah. And about the multiplier of the form, the multiplier isn't that different from the others. It starts with 7.35 and ends on 9.45, and it's actually the weakest across them all. I have no idea why, but I guess that it's weaker because Namekians get their strength by fusing with each other and not by being alone, so I don't know, maybe that's why. Or maybe they just didn't want Namekians to be the strongest. Anyways, moving on to Frieza. I mean Arcosians, but I'd rather call them Friezas because I want to. Okay, transforming. Here is God. No changes. Literally no changes. And we will transform to golden form right now. Here it is. Here. This is golden form. It starts with like 7.3 and ends on 9.55. I like the key, I like the colors. It's actually good, it's not that bad. It's way above average. And I appreciate the fact that they made this the equivalent of Super Saiyan Blue, because as we know, Super Saiyan Blue actually matched with Golden, but like Super Saiyan Blue was stronger, but it was because Frieza was way weaker and not the form. But I don't know, that's just my opinion. Now we will move to Majins. This is the new race that was added on the latest update of Dragon Ball Z. Here it is, just changing the key, just changing the color. I just want to see what it would look like. Okay, next. I will make a Dragon Ball Z update vid. It probably will be after this vid, like right after it. Or maybe if I make it, I might post it before I post this. I have no idea, I don't know. Since there are no Boo clothes, I will just go with Bojack's. I mean, they are so close. They are way close. Okay, this is God Boo. I have no idea what the eyes didn't change, but I mean, it's good, it's enough. And here is the Ascended God form. Here it is. Kid Boo. I'm literally a kid. I do not know why they chose the Ascended God form to be a kid. I mean, technically speaking, Super Boo was way stronger than Kid Boo, but it's okay. I mean, it's good either ways. I really don't it doesn't matter much. The multiplier starts on 7.3 and ends on 9.6, and it's actually close to Super Saiyan Blue for Saiyans. The strongest Ascended God form is for Frieza. They have a 9.75 multiplier when they are Ascended God. So, this has been it. The server is quite a good one because they're trying to include everything the mod offers. Because you see, they even gave Nameks and humans their own form. And this is not something we see on the mod, and even on other servers. Everybody is just focused on Saiyans, while there are other races that exist, and that's quite good for the server. It actually gives people choices. It's quite diversified, and I quite enjoy it. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next one. Bye.